Okay, LIBS 130 students. As I promised maybe last week or the week before, that I would want to go through assessment 2 as thoroughly as I could in a video tutorial, simply because we all have different skills, or more so learning styles, sorry. And these different learning styles, of course, some of us are better at reading text, others looking at a video, listening to a video. Please pardon me, I have a bit of the sniffles. It's about -15 here in Toronto, so a little chilly. Um, so I'm going to go through this, so just excuse the sniffles, please. Okay, so this is assessment 2. And yes, so assessment 2, it's your first major assignment apart from the quiz that I'm sure was Sakai for you all because you were allowed, um, 2 attempts, and you would have gotten the higher of the 2 attempts. So that one would have been a little easy for you. This one is really the start of the research process, starting with step 1, the planning phase. So you'll see the heading here, the title, developing and refining your research topic, 25%. So that research topic should come out of your major, right? Whatever your major is, and I would have become aware of your majors in the introduction forum. So for some of you, I did in fact check back to see if this is indeed your major, your discipline, because um, because you from the topic I could tell for some of you that this isn't quite a major. So I looked back to see that you were in fact basing your research topic on your major. So that's very important. Of course, everything that I'm saying here, I probably would have also said in the course update forum, as well as individual feedback. I would have provided students once they submitted before or by the deadline. Okay, so the purpose is, it says group assignment, and someone asked me about whether this is a group, so I should in fact have changed that to individual, but it will say group still, so I'm just putting that there for my future use. In the classroom setting, the actual physical classroom setting, as in not an online class, a group work would be feasible for many reasons, as you would probably figure out. It's not impossible in a online setting, but there are a lot more challenges to overcome if you try to do a group assignment for an online class. So we're sticking to individual. All right, um, so this includes as continuing this individual assignment is related to the planning step in the research process, which includes identifying a topic, finding background information on it, and creating a focused research question and a thesis statement. So these 2 sections here, these 2 points, focus research question and thesis statement, these need to be completely edited and accurate before moving on to assessment 3. So if anything you have to focus on and make sure you have correct is your focus research question and your thesis statement. So I'm going to scroll down a bit here. Oh, this was a little bit of a mix-up here. This should not be quite here. I'm not sure what happened there. Why this suddenly switched to C and D. Weird could be fun, but it could also be crazy sometimes. Okay, so you were meant to develop a narrow topic, your focus research question, thesis statement, and then identify the keywords or key phrases from your thesis statement. Now, a note about the keywords or phrases. Um, yes, so your keywords or key phrases will obviously be the words that you would pull from your thesis statement. You will see that there's almost a natural flow, right? Going from narrow topic to focus research question to thesis statement to then identifying the your research, your main points for research. And that's very important because unlike doing a Google search where you just kind of dump in an entire question or phrase, when you're using particular search tools like EBSCOhost and a library catalog, you're meant to use your keywords and key phrases to help you narrow your search. Okay, so keep that in mind, and from your readings, you should also have come up with that. Now, just to go back a little bit, as I said, your narrow topic should be linked to your major. Your focus research question needs to be a question that you get a yes or no response. In other words, it has to be argumentative. Your thesis statement is an answer, a direct answer to your focus research question. And if you want to make it a really, strong thesis statement, you want to include 3 or 4 um, points, subpoints to substantiate your claim or your opinion expressed in the thesis statement. And then you have your keywords or phrases that are pulled directly from the thesis statement. You're obviously not going to be pulling words like of and the and a and an. Those aren't your keywords or key phrases. So your keywords will be just as it says, one word, right? A word at a time, and a key phrase will be more than one word. For example, if you are doing your research on global warming, you wouldn't separate global from warming. You will have global warming as your key phrase. All right, so you're going down into the exercise. Yeah, I'm not sure why these why the okay, yes. So all of this actually, sorry, just got a little thrown off there. So this section here, you're actually typing in all of the necessaries here, right? So this would have come from your draft activity where I would have, as I said, provided both individual feedback and overall feedback. So you're just putting in your edited responses here, okay? So that should be clear from now till your final assignment, which is an essay and short PowerPoint presentation. But it's the same flow of ideas, same flow, the same flow of topics. All right. Then you want to exercise, number 5. Now, if I scroll back up a second, you will also see that this assignment, you are finding background information on your topic. So this is where, scrolling back down, you're asked to get information from a general or subject dictionary. So different reference sources. So you have dictionaries, you have thesauri, you have encyclopedias, you have a statistical source, right? So these are the 4 main reference sources that you are using to get, as they say, background information on your research topic. So you are providing the title of the dictionary that you use. That's pretty simple enough. If you are using, now you're free to use both print or electronic sources. Either is fine. And perfect. So whatever it is that you use, make the title clear. A title is not a website or a URL, so don't type www dot. What is the name of the website? If it's a online dictionary, is it dictionary.com? Then put dictionary.com. One of my favorites is the Merriam-Webster dictionary. You can find that online as well, and it's www.m-w.com. But if you go to the site, you will see that it's Merriam-Webster, so you want to put that, maybe .com. Next, you want to provide relevant a relevant definition of the term or main keyword. Now that's very important because you can choose any definition that you want, but it has to be relevant, of course. So don't just put all of them, all the definitions. Let's be relevant. Okay. Create a citation. Now you would have looked at citations about 2 weeks back. And this is practice. Lots of you said in your introduction that one of the shortcomings in your um, research process or um, your current research process is that you don't know how to do citations properly. So this is perfect for you in getting practice. So keep in mind that if it is, and you did we had a discussion forum exercise activity about the format of different citations, whether it's electronic or print. So make sure that you use the correct citation format as well as you use the correct citation style for your degree. Okay, so all of those things you should know. All right, so then you move on to number 6, and you're looking at a thesaurus. Now, a thesaurus helps you with synonyms, of course. So again, give me the title, and all of this information, like the title, for example, will be used in your citation. So it's good to make a note of that. Then you're going to list similar words or synonyms and then give a citation. So pretty much like the activity you would have done before for the exercise or the section before. After you're doing, this is number 7, you're going to use a general or subject encyclopedia. So similar to number 5, using either general or subject dictionary, not the two, so choose one. Or you're using, for number 7, a general or subject encyclopedia. State the title of the encyclopedia. You have a little extra information to do for exercise 7, which is read the information found in the encyclopedia and summarize it, 8 to 10 sentences, okay? Then create a citation. Lastly, you're expected to provide some statistics on your topic, right? So again, keep in mind for each of these sections, you're using one keyword or key phrase that allows you to have an overall idea of your topic. So don't try using a different keyword or key phrase for every single point or every single section. It's not going to make sense. What you want to do is drill down. You're getting a definition on your main topic, your keyword, your key phrase, on your research topic. What's a general definition? You want some synonyms or related words, similar words to that research topic. Then you're also looking at getting some further background information on that research topic using, as I said, the same keyword or key phrase. Let it be consistent. And then you're going to get statistics, pardon me, on that keyword or key phrase that's associated with your topic. So essentially, you're pretty much using your narrow topic. Your narrow topic is going to be more or less your keyword or key phrase if it is done properly. Okay, so back to exercise 8 or section 8. Find some statistics on your topic using a statistical source. If you're having trouble at all with some of these statistical sources, you can very much just type in statistics, and then put in your keyword, and you should be able to get some statistical information on your topic, but if not, there are a bunch of other statistical information sources used that you can use. All right, copy and paste. So all you're doing is copy and paste. You don't need to summarize in this at this point, like for the encyclopedia, but then you are again asked for citation for that statistical source. Now I'm going to go back to the e-classroom, and you would see in your section, well, I moved the highlight because we've shifted. So here we go. All right, so it would have been for week 5. You are provided with a number of resources that I am sure that you would find helpful. Now, this is not an exhaustive list. Of course, if you want to go to your library, whether it is the National Library, one of the branches, or the college library to find information, you are more than welcome to do that. So this is just a sampling. It's not exhaustive, but it's a few of the more common reference tools that you can find online. So here's the Merriam-Webster I was talking to you about. CIA World Factbook is quite interesting. So you have some information here that you can use, but you are free to use other um, sites or other resources or other books once they meet the criteria for a reference tool. Okay, and then I'm going down to the last section, the journal entry, which you will have to do for each of these worksheet assignments, where you're meant to just record your thoughts, and all of this is part of step 6, reflecting. So you're taking some time to reflect on the research that you have done up to this point. And it's a simple, well, very simple paragraph of 100 to 150 words. So it's not in point form, continuous narrative. You're free to use the first person and complete sentences. Pay attention to correct grammar, punctuation, and spelling. So to help you formulate your journal entry, answer these questions, and again in full narrative, not in points. What difficulties did you have in understanding the assignment, completing the assignment? What could you have helped to do? What could have helped you to do better? What did you learn from this experience? What would you do better next time? What advice would you offer your fellow students? Why was this learning valuable? What skills did you learn that would help you in other courses? Which areas covered were easiest and most difficult? And you write your journal entry here. Now I'm going back up to this section, 100 to 150 words. So keep it concise. Okay, so I've gone through most of this, or if not all, in terms of further explanation. So it really is a very basic assignment in terms of it's just asking you to get background information on your topic. Of course, if you have any questions, you can post these questions in the course update forum you see here. All right, so I have week 5. You can respond here in this section, week 5. So I also list all the things that you should be mindful of in doing assignment 2. Please remember, before submitting, save your file as whatever your last name is in all caps, LIBS130 in all caps, and underscore assignment 2 before you submitting. I will take off marks if you don't. Okay, so I'm back on the course page in terms of if you need citation help. There are a couple of general citation resources here that you can use. Cite this for me. There's a tutorial BibMe citation guide. So you can use these, or they can be manual, right? You can get a citation style book. I think like if it's the APA style guide or the MLA style guide, and here's a citations tutorial PowerPoint. You can use any tool, whether it's online or print, electronic or print, to help you create those citations, but practice does make perfect. So that's it for this short tutorial explanation of Assessment 2, developing and refining your research topic. Oh, forgot one thing. Rubric is important. Now, after you've completed this assignment, you should know how well you've done before even submitting. So it's up to you if you want to assess yourself. It's not mandatory, but you can assess yourself. Do I have a focus research question that is clear and precise? Is it appropriately narrow? Does it invite more than one arguable response? Which is why I said it should have a basic yes or no response. So look at each, see if you have met um, the advanced category of each, and give yourself a mark, right? Out of 25. So of course I will have to mark your assignment as well. So I just wouldn't be taking your given total um, as the total. I will have to assess it as well, but it's good to make sure that you are on point. Okay, so make sure and go through that rubric. Just excuse all the poor word formatting. This has been edited many times, not just by me, but other lecturers, so it tends to get a little wonky in terms of making some additional edits. All right, so you are filling in this worksheet, filling in this document, renaming it, whatever you need to rename it. So when you go to File, Save As, um, okay, all right. Remember, wherever you save it, that's up to you, but remember to save it as your last name. So in my case, that's Andrade underscore libs 130 assess 2. So make sure that's how you use your last name, all caps, because I do, if all of you saved it just as the file is called, it will be crazy. So please name your file appropriately. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions, remember you can ask that in the course update forum. And I look forward to your submissions by the end of this. Well, for 25162, it's due at the end of week 5. So that would be, or 25161, that would be next Tuesday, the 5th of March. And for CRN 25162, that will be due next Wednesday, the 6th of March. All right, so that's the 5th and 6th of March, respectively. So you know what CRN you're in. All right, so 25161 is due March 5th, and CRN 25162, it's due March 6th. Okay, so I hope this was of some benefit to you. Take care.